are you watching Dante's Boxing Nation?
Dante's Boxing Nation. Dante's Boxing Nation. Dante's Boxing Nation.
Dante's Boxing Nation.
How long have you been knowing Floyd Sr.?
Senior, he was in the gym for a little while. I think he got in trouble right after I first met him, and then I was in the gym with Roger quite a bit. Me and Roger actually boxed once.
Oh, yeah.
And
Sparred or?
Sparred, yeah. But he was a young kid coming up, and I was also. I was a 119 pounder, and he was like a 122 pounder, and he wasn't a big puncher like that, like he learned to be later in life. He was more of a boxer, and we did box that day, and not much happened. I don't think I hit him once. I think he hit me a couple times, and then so the next day he said, "You want to spar again?" I said, "No, I already did my road work this morning." So he got mad at me, and we've been enemies ever since.
Oh,
he hasn't liked me from that day.
How many rounds did you guys do?
I think we did 4.
Did 4, and that was it? You never sparred again?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, but because he was fun to watch sometimes in the gym, because like when he'd knock you out, he'd spit on you. He just he had good reasons sometimes, because I remember when he beat Haugen up one day, because Haugen was
Greg Haugen.
Yeah, he's a ballsy guy. He come in and I swear he come in the gym, right? And he say, "How you niggas doing today, right?" And like.
That's what Greg was. That's what
Roger was. But he get away with that, But then when Roger got him in the ring, he paid for it.
Yeah.
he got his ass kicked.
So Greg would say that, and then Roger would get in the ring with him. Wow.
Yeah, he was a kid from Alaska, and he just was like he's just a mouthy kid, and we're really, really brave, and a pretty good street fighter, I would say. I think he had to be, but I don't know what he's doing now. It's been a long time.
What kind of other crazy stories like that you have? Sparring sessions.
I grew up with Oscar. Roger, and he always used to say he'd knock me out and stuff like that, and I said, "Yeah, but that was 40 years ago. Who gives a fuck, I said, "You're a better fighter than me. I know that." I said, he's the world champion, but I will say this: I was very disappointed. The second time he fought Chavez, he quit in the 11th round. I thought he was in the fight. I thought I maybe had him winning that fight by 1 point. I thought he had a chance to win that fight. I don't think he should have quit. I was really pissed off at him that day.
Wow.
I just had a competition-wise, because but Chavez is obviously a very tough guy also.
Yeah. Did you ever watch Chavez spar, or did you ever spar with him?
I almost got a fight with him one time because his opponent fell out and they were looking for somebody, but they picked his sparring partner instead of me. It's true. So, but I would have loved to have fought him, but I know I can't beat him. I wasn't that good to beat him, but he was like one of those guys that would just break you down. He'd go to the body so well. He was just a tremendous body puncher. And like I talked to his son, and because I trained his son for a while, and he says, my dad hardly ever trained for those fights. He just like sometimes had a hangover, but he was just a natural fighter, He was just really good at what he did. But then I remember when Roger, of course, was the Mexican assassin, and when he's fighting at the Forum, and they do great crowds then, But then that all ended when Chavez beat him. So he wasn't the assassin anymore.
Staying on the same lines of that, do you think, and because you're a great trainer, do you think that, because each of them won the loss to Whitaker, won the loss to Leonard, do you think that they internalized those losses and attempted to put that in Floyd Mayweather?
I don't think so, because I never really saw anyone really teaching him and spending time with him. He was on his own for a long time, but I don't know who his amateur coach, but it could have been Barry from Barry's boxing, because he took a lot of the kids to the nationals and all that. So I'm thinking he might have been somewhat of a coach, but he wasn't like as good as Roger, either Mayweather, Roger's offensive and the brother is very defensive because they don't like each other too much. They don't get along that great, but I grew up with 5 boys also, and I fought my brother almost every day of my life. It's just like there's a lot of dislike, a lot of competition. More competition than anything, though. We didn't really dislike each other later in life, but as kids, if we couldn't fight somebody, we just fight each other.